All right, a warm February for the ages continues. Record high temperatures once again across the region today. And officially, you don't get the word in from the National Weather Service for a couple more hours on what was a record yesterday. There was at least a half dozen of these numbers that were records. I'm sure that's going to be the same way today. I do know that it was a record in Phoenix at 90 degrees, not only a record for the day, but the first 90 of the year and the earliest date ever on record that Phoenix has hit 90 degrees, beating the previous earliest date of February 24th back in 1986. 74 once again in Prescott today. That was the same temperature you were yesterday, which was a record yesterday. I bet you were again today. Sedona 77 degrees today. Payson 73. The breezy afternoon really warmed things up out in the Little Colorado River Valley. Helped mix out some of the chillier air, and the breeze brought your temperatures up around 10 degrees today in Winslow. 79, 74 up on Hopi, and it was 62 up in Page today. 61 in Flagstaff, not a record. 66 is a record for this day, set back in 1996. 21 degrees above average for this time of year. We haven't had any precipitation around here for a couple weeks, and very slight chances here as we make our way through the next 24 hours. Pretty strong storm system making its way into California. Here's the main area, low pressure, tapping into some pretty decent moisture. Winter storm type weather up in the Sierras, some decent rain in the Southern California, but strong high pressure still stays anchored here over the southwest United States. So this whole cold front's going to kind of lift right over the top of Arizona here over the next 24 hours. We're going to continue with breezy to windy conditions overnight. A very windy Thursday is in store for us, and some light rain showers looks to be confined to the northwestern portion of the state. A very windy storm system, if we look at warnings and advisories across the entire west, all this kind of browns, these are all wind advisories. Pink, that's winter storm weather in the Sierras, a little bit of snow in the high desert of Nevada, and then all the snow kind of goes up into the Wasatch and the northern Rockies. All we're in for here is a wind advisory all across northern Arizona throughout the day tomorrow. And you notice first red flag warnings I've seen of the season out east of us as the storm system continues to push off into New Mexico and into the south. It's going to be a very windy setup. Most of the moisture going up over this ridge of high pressure, pesky ridge of high pressure. So we do have this wind advisory tomorrow, this graphic from the National Weather Service. Most of the strong wind gusts confined north of the Mogollon Rim, approaching 50 miles per hour all across northern Arizona. Kind of dangerous traveling conditions across the I-40 as these crosswinds will be coming in straight perpendicular to cars traveling east-west on I-40. Less windy down in Yavapai County, but still winds gusting up around 30 miles per hour. Flagstaff winds gusting near 50 tomorrow. 54 out right now, winds gusting to 29 miles per hour. We continue with a breezy night as this cold front approaches overnight tonight, and these high clouds will increase, and that'll make for a pretty mild early morning low at 36 degrees. The wind keeping things mixed, not letting the cold air get to the surface. Cooler out there tomorrow, still well above average, 54 degrees, howling winds, not looking for anything in the way of moisture. We might see a light rain sprinkle, but certainly nothing to write home about. Temperatures everywhere cooling off roughly 5-10 degrees with this storm system tomorrow. Windy day everywhere. We get behind this thing by the end of the week. High pressure builds in, and we're back to warming things up and some pretty tranquil weather going into the weekend. High temperatures start warming back up to right around the 60-degree mark, which seems to be the way things going around here this February.